Hey guys, happy Friday. It's Jen with Lady Tarot 911. All right, I'm here to do you a read. All right, what is the message? And there we go. There's our message. At least one of them. That's how that works. Affluence or affluence, however you'd like to pronounce that, is getting magnified. It's a 5 card. It's a change card. It's getting bigger. It's magnifying. There is your affluence within your community, within your job, within just your self-confidence and believing in yourself is growing. What did I say? Growth. See, y'all? You should try tarot. It's pretty cool. Home, being confident. Fire. So this could be a passion of movement, finding a home, coming to the, so growing in decision, making a decision, a change, becoming more confident in a growth of a change regarding where you feel you are comfortable and feel like home, or just where your stability lies, and getting closer to take action. I think so. In this card, in the affluence card, you can see like these triangles are, and it almost looks like an eye. So these triangles with like an eye, it almost, you can't tell whether it's growing or whether it's like decreasing, right? You can't tell whether it's coming or going. It's just kind of this jumble of back and forth in this like illusion, right? And this growth card, same thing. It just seems like it's going around and around and around. However, I think that even though it's going around and around, it started out small, but the growth that you're getting is bigger and bigger. It's just taking a little more time because there's been a hard decision on which direction to go, right? But I do see that with this back and forth, this change of the affluence, and hopefully that is on camera. You guys, oh, it is not. I'm sorry. I'm going to pull this over just a little bit. Hopefully you can see that. See if that's better. I'm gonna have to move my camera, angle it a little more the other direction. I'm gonna have to stay right about there. And hopefully that's on camera. My goodness, you know what? Hang on just a second, you guys. Sorry. Hold on. I gotta fix this. There we go. Maybe that's better. Oh, well, a little more that way. Sorry about that. We'll bring these down here, and then hopefully those are all on camera. What I was saying was the affluence, not being able to tell, going back and forth. There is somebody here, whether it be you or somebody that you're attached to, who has been going back and forth. The growth, they are growing and really starting to look within. They are growing, and this can be within a job, within a home situation, within themselves, or this could be you as well. Connect where you're connecting if you're a cross watcher or watching for somebody else or watching for yourself. But there is a back and forth, and another way that I can tell that there is this indecision, decision, or like go, stop, in and out. Yes, I'm going to. No, I'm not. Should I, shouldn't I type of jargon or narrative happening in your head, is because this goes from a 10 and the fire is taking action, but it's a 27, which is a 9. So it's kind of like 10 and then progressing. This is a 15, which is a 6, right? But 6 plus 5 is 11. So we've got 11, 10, 9. We've had some progress, but it could be that there's been this back and forth, and right now in this energy, there's a little bit of pullback or delay on taking action. It could be in dealing with some type of energy, some type of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, not necessarily that zodiac sign, sun sign person, but it could be. But we've also got home, which is very Taurian, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy as well. That's the message. We're going to talk about this affluence and this. Give me more on what this is about. What is this back and forth? What is this delay about? Either for the collective or for the cross watcher of the collective who's watching for somebody. What is this growth mindset, this affluence? What is this about? somebody's trying to make a decision, and they are making progress, but right now it's being delayed for some reason. We're going to find out why. The fire action card is the one that shows the regression, the delay, the stop. And of course, it can't be a tarot read on my channel without them all falling on the ground. 4 cards fell on the ground. These and this one. Let's look at these. They weren't upside down. I just threw them on there. So, all right. Spiritual control, reconciliation, uncertainty, and challenges. And actually, I'm going to bring all these like this so you can actually see them. We are going to bring these over a little bit. Spiritual growth, these two go together, the colors intertwine here. Being able to look outside the box and some spiritual lessons. Maybe there's a spiritual awakening that somebody has been struggling with. Being fearful of it or knowing something has changed, but then pulling back and trying to control the narrative, trying to control the environment and the situation, right? This would be very much a fire sign trait. We all try and control some aspect of our environment, but being the leaders of the zodiac and the most grounded of the zodiac, these signs tend to like to control or hold their ground or control their environment versus water signs, which are more fluid, and air signs, which are more free, right? More of a freedom-based, free thinking outside the box. But for earth sign, you could be dealing with an earth sign or a fire sign, or this is just the energy that you're dealing with right now, being grounded and grounded versus taking action. This could be stability, very much based on stability in a job or in a home, like I mentioned, or just within somebody feeling stable enough to control their next move, control their next direction that they go. And this could be in regards to reconciling some situation, but unsure of if taking action is going to cause unknown or undetermined tension. This could be somebody who is afraid to contact you or to, I'm hearing, set up a meeting, could be afraid to deal with the decision on a home or a location. Let's get some tarot pulled on this. All right, so I understand the spiritual and control. What is this a reconciliation of? What is this past connection? What is this? Is this a relationship? Reconciling? It'll be different for all of you, so connect it where it fits your puzzle, the best, I guess, where the puzzle pieces fit for you in your situation. But overall, what is this a reconciliation of? It's a past connection, something that happened in the past, a relationship or a decision, right? Too many decisions, making a decision. There's this back and forth energy, like I mentioned, in regards to making a decision in some type of partnership or relationship, taking charge of it, right? That's what we were talking about right there, the stability within somebody, taking charge of that. And look, fire, moving on. What did I say? 6 of Swords, moving forward, moving on. So again, this is a delay or halt in the energy currently that, and you can see uncertainty is orange. Uncertainty in making a decision with the Lover's card of taking charge of this reconciliation and then taking action. All of these are the same color, so they combine. They not combine, but they connect. And there's been now 9 is the ending, right? This is coming closer to a final decision, but the actual action being taken is proving challenging. Now, this could be because of somebody who's not speaking up or saying something. This could be because of a heart chakra that is closed, or this could be about somebody who is having trouble moving on and leaving a group of people or a situation or a family member or a job situation. But this is being finalized as far as decision, but the action is not, because this is in the challenge position, this is in the locked position. The actual moving forward or moving, the actual movement is halted right now. It's delayed. Somebody, it has a lot of choices and they're just still in this energy of what should I do? But with the affluence and the growth, especially with the growth card, they are learning lessons spiritually, going outside that box, learning about what freedom would be like outside the box, learning about balancing out the not just fantasizing and imagining it, but actually what would happen. This is the unknown. What would happen if I took action? You have somebody here who has a lot of choices around them, a lot of people, a lot of decisions, a lot of burdens, a lot of options of different, some emotional, some that are dealing with just bad decision toxicity. There's growth opportunities, but where would that possibly lead them? It looks like this ladder is leading to nowhere. However, there's this red, right? There's this snake that's wrapped around this red, because the snake who is controlling this is almost like they don't want this person to choose this. And this is a form of control, and it could be from another person, somebody, a boss, some type of hindrance that's keeping them from looking at this red cup and making this decision, right? They're trying every which way but the red cup, the red decision. And it's because of a closed heart chakra. They are getting closer because the Emperor is in the progression placement. It is the unknown that they're having a hard time with. It's the unknown. Should I reconcile? Should I bring this back together? Should I go this direction? Should I go back to a past situation and try and make it better? There's a real dynamic duality here, an opposition between having control over allowing this faith versus the not jumping in to something that's unknown. It would take faith to be able to jump in, or faith to take a leap of faith and go a different direction, take a journey. It's just like what we've been talking about. Again, the energy just overlaps. So we just check every day to see, what changes of the energy are coming up or are happening, if there has been any significant changes. That's why a lot of times the reads tend to be the same, moving through the energy, because energy travels really slow, and change or adaptation takes a little while to, if it changes at all. But we do see with the growth card that it is changing. It's in the progression. Somebody who was worried about the way that they used to think and feel, or worried about what other people used to think and feel, rather, is moving on from that, because this is a 5 card and this is a 6 card, right? Moving on. And then this jump very quickly about there is a freedom acknowledgement that comes from the possibility of having a choice and understanding that they do have a choice that's in their hands. And because the 6 card goes to a 10, it's kind of a big jump. But then as they make this decision to, yes, let's jump. This is a big growth period for me. This will be good for me. I want change. I want to do this. As soon as they get there, their stability, their money, their heart chakra closes up a little bit when it comes to the planning's great. The agenda is great, but the actual movement or action is then pulled back and they delay. So it's this, oh my gosh, I've got all these little fuzzies. I don't know where they're from. They're flying all over. They were in my eye just a second ago. Maybe they're being, so okay, that means something if I say it during recording. Everything means everything, even if you're not recording, but especially in this reads. If there's fuzzies, if there's something that's fuzzy, if there's something in their way, if there's something that they can't figure out or they can't clear up, there's something that's clouding their judgment, their decision, they're holding them back from the direction. And a lot of the reads prior to this, we see that there is somebody, especially in this card, that is trying to hold on to them, hold them back from making a decision about a relationship. And it could be a feminine energy, a couple. It could be a masculine energy. There's a girl in the card that's not allowing the movement. So I would say that it's a feminine energy. Now, if this is in some type of partnership or relationship with this feminine energy, we're gonna look. All right, so tell me about this 6 of Swords, this block 6 of Swords. What is this about? About taking charge of a decision. They need to step up. But what's happening is as they try and step up, somebody pulls them down, either their energy, their vibration, their plans. It burdens them with something new, burdens them with a like discouragement, right? Gives them a scenario of, well, what'll you do if this goes bad, versus looking at it in a different mindset. And they're doing that intentionally for their own agenda, for their own benefit and purpose. And it's manipulation, and they're incurring karmic debt. And I say, I would hate to be them, because they're going to pay some badass karma for what they're doing. That's all I can say. So somebody who, copycat, I'm looking at this girl, or this feminine energy, burning evidence, yet toxic. What was I saying? Somebody who doesn't want something to be seen. Somebody who's trying to pretend. What is this copycat? Tell me more about this copycat. What is this copycat? Somebody who doesn't want them, your person, or you. This could be happening for you. Maybe this is an enlightenment for you, or you're listening for somebody and they can energetically pick up the things that you feel and think about. And so through listening to reads, you're energetically affecting them. So if this isn't you, the person that you are inquiring about, or you, has a person who is intentionally holding you back, wrapping you up in this snake-like slithering, trying to go around you, or trying to go around them, not wanting them to see that they are intentionally affecting their emotions or affecting your emotions. They're being toxic with the things they say, or their little behaviors, or their and it's not obvious. It's not something that maybe you can pick up right away. It's something you have to really look at and start paying attention to, and take off the rose-colored glasses, that this feminine energy, this energy around you or your person, is affecting their emotions. This could be with a child, with children, because this is a home card. So with family members could be doing this. The same old that we keep talking about is the family traditions. This is the way we do it. We don't do anything else. There can't be anything else better, even though these traditions have been lasting for how many hundreds of years. Don't you think that things change? Well, in 2025, I'm here to tell you that there is going to be such a shakeup in the world, in the collective, in the spiritual community. There is such a shakeup in the human race, in our planet in 2025, because it is the final ending. It's like the 10 card. It's like the end and the beginning. It's like this, the where we come to before it starts the new, like a new earth, new world type of energy starting in 2026, right? You have somebody who is copying. You were going to tell me about this copycat. They don't want you to see what they're doing here, but they are something regarding legal, knowing that they messed up. Somebody knowing that somebody messed up in regards to, maybe they called the police on somebody, and for something that somebody had. Hold on, I might have to draw some other cards. Wow, hold on. So some indulgences or temptations, keeping you a secret, fighting for what you love, claiming what's yours, love is a battlefield, and sex shop. Something having to do with toxic sexuality or addictions, or some type of shopping. Okay, hold on. Shopping. So looking for surface level connections, all while keeping their feelings, or keeping you, maybe somebody that maybe you were attached to somebody was keeping somebody attached through indecent type of proposals, through dirty offers, through some type of luring or seduction, not wanting to be seen as doing that, because there's some type of, it still doesn't tell me about this copycat. Hold on. I want to know about the copycat. So something regarding legal action, and knowing that they messed up when it comes to this legal action, or they did something that's illegal. Oh, maybe this is a copyright. They took somebody else's idea, or they took somebody else's business. They stole. There was fraud, I'm getting. Do me a favor, universe, and you need to clear this up right now. What is this copycat police knowing they fucked up? Thank you. And of course, it goes on the damn ground. In regards to money, somebody bankrupted somebody or diluted or like completely, what's the word I'm looking for? They, hopefully can you guys see these? Yes, you can. Dwindled, withered away, made something go dry, something in regards to money, documents, contracts. They did something, this feminine energy, because this is what we are based on. It's not female, it's a feminine energy. So somebody who was emotional about some direction or decision that you or your person was trying to make to move forward or reconcile with a past situation, they did something with documentation, contracts, some legal, they were a narc, they illegally did something, or they caused something to happen in regards to some type of legal proceedings. And this was in regards to bankrupting you or your person emotionally, financially, in resources, in availability to move, trapping somebody, not wanting them to see. Now, tell me about this fighting for what you love, keeping you a secret sex shop. Wait, what does that say? Claiming what yours love is about, because of their own agenda. What I was talking about, right? Keeping you a secret. Just a second. What is this? Clarify it. They did this. They created a bankrupt situation for you where you didn't have a lot of choices. They didn't want you to know that it was them doing it, or they didn't want, or they don't. You could currently be going through this, or your person is. They don't want you to know that they are doing this to you, but they're doing it because either you are telling them things, trusting them, and they use that to manipulate you, or your person is, or they are researching the things you like or do, or things that you've done in the past, the things that you have said. Maybe they're watching you on social media, because this is researching you, studying you, getting info. What they do is they look up the things that they can claim they like, or that you should do, or something that's close to your heart, or something that is, or your person's heart, or again, using children, or they'll say things like, well, for instance, I'll give you an example of something that I saw a while ago, and I'm not going to tell you who was involved in this, but there was a message that came across, and somebody I knew who was in the military and who couldn't be with their child. There was a message that came across, and this message that came across was clearly to manipulate and make this person feel awful that they couldn't be with their child, by mentioning that all the other children in the classroom had their military parents who were joining them. This was a clear act of desperation, manipulation, the snake that was trying to clearly get an agenda to make this other parent feel bad, even though the parent that was doing this did this and was creating blocks so they couldn't see him. It was a game. It was a how bad can I hurt you situation. It was bankrupting this person emotionally by mentioning something about the child whose entire classroom, usually 26 to 30 kids in a classroom, every single one of those kids had a military parent who could come for like career day or military day or something like that, which the odds of that of being 100% is not true. And that was said to that person specifically to control their emotions, to make them feel manipulated, to make them feel bad enough. And they would just pile those types of messages on all the time. And I could see it clear as day. I would mention it, but when you can't see something like that because you believe somebody is better than that, when in fact they're really not, and you can't see them for what they are or what they're doing, when you start to wake up to that, it takes your breath away because it is so unbelievable. That would be a good example of somebody who's trying to be sly and manipulative behind the scenes by knowing what your person or you are into or find is close to your heart. And this person, it was military, it was children, it was the fact of not being able to be with their child, and the manipulation tactics of the other person, and the low vibration, dark, toxic bullshit that the other person swims in every day, that would cause the bankrupt emotions to cause challenges and to block somebody from growing and being able to have a healthy relationship with their child, or have healthy relationships, trying to do better, trying to move forward. And they do it out of spite, or they do it out of control. This person has always been one to control this other person, and it has been a puppeteer type of situation, and is nonstop. And until this person, you or your person, wake up to all this slick, sly maneuvering, and I'm being really blunt in this read because I'm so tired of reading this, and I know that it's about growth, but I truly feel like if somebody, be able to stop for a minute and take a look at the situation really for what it is, and all the words that are said, and all the ways that things and communication and actions and things that have been done make you feel, or if your person were to stop and look at that and look at how this makes them feel, they could start pulling back that control and not allowing somebody, through being able to see the truth. And that is what we're going through right now, is seeing the truth, bringing the truth to the surface. I would not be mentioning this if it is not something that I am supposed to talk about. And if something changed and I wasn't supposed to talk about this, the universe and spirit would not allow me to post. There would be a lot of problems. Like in Pisces read, I wasn't able to post a Pisces read. There was some reason why I wasn't supposed to read it for Pisces. So I followed that instinct. If this is posted and you're watching it, then you are supposed to be seeing this. This is your read. This is for you or your person to see. This is what is happening. This is happening. And it is time now that we start looking at this stuff and seeing things for what it is in the world, in the 3D, in the collective, the truths about things, especially with AI coming about. There's going to be so much confusion. This is about intuition, growth of your intuition, your person's intuition. This is the spiritual aspect, learning to trust yourself and how you feel. And when somebody sends some bullshit email to you stating that all the other kids in the class have their military parents, but you're not here, you could look at that as bullshit. You know what? Not 100% of those kids have a military parent and who all can show up at the same time or be there for them, or that they're lucky enough to have their parent there. You're just trying to make me feel like shit. And here's my boundaries that I'm going to put up. You can't do that to me anymore. Or you can't control the other person, but this person will get tired of saying shit like that. And maybe they'll stop saying it because they will have been found out. And that's what this is about. And I think it is time that things are said as they should be, and that the sugarcoating, and if you don't like my read, I'm sorry, but that is the fact. This is what's going to help us grow out of these toxic patterns and around these toxic people, and getting rid of these toxic people out of our lives, who can then, you're helping them by doing that. You're helping by removing toxic situations and toxic people from your life. You're not only helping yourself and your legacy and your generations to come, but you're also helping them, who then gets tower moments, to really look at, why don't I have this person in my life anymore? Why did I act this way? What is it within me? And they go deep and start looking at their toxicities, and then they block out the toxic people in their life. And it's a chain reaction of learning and affluence through you and your inspiration and example. There is growth and there is stability, and taking action and learning how to grow in your own life. Sorry about the rampage, but I'm not sorry about the rampage all the same. This is what is happening right now. There is growth. There is somebody who is potentially seeing things for what they are. There is somebody holding somebody back. There is decisions being made about a reconciliation. There is fears about the unknown and uncertainty about how somebody feels about something, where they feel like they're at home, what actions they want to take, what direction they want to go. They do have a lot of choices. They are being held back by somebody who is hiding, somebody who is in their energy, who wants to bankrupt them in every way they can, because for some reason that makes this person feel more powerful and better about themselves when they can trash other people. And that is really, really fundamentally just sad. Just absolutely heart-wrenchingly sad. I feel they are disgusting. It's disgusting behavior. They are disgusting people right now when they swim in that toxicity cesspool every day and they treat people like that. Who intentionally wants to try and hurt other people? Not high vibrating people, that's for damn sure. Hold on, these fell on the floor again. All right, so let's look at this. Look at this. Crown chakra, out of balance. Your intuition, your person's intuition is completely out of balance. This needs to be rebalanced. And the way you do it is by going within, by quieting the noise and the chaos and the birds and the gossip and the constant communication. I bet you this person is being, if this isn't you and this is your person or somebody, is being inundated by people pulling on their energy. You can tell because look at, there's strings, there's birds are about gossip and communication. And people, 3 people might be pulling this person away from where they know this choice, this good choice is. This could be the ringleader, and these are the monkeys that are pulling them away. There's people who added to the chaos and the conflict. This person is not sure where to go. They don't look very encouraging or encouraged. There's a constant confusion about this, and it's time that this person, and it does show there is progression of this person taking charge. Maybe it's through communication from you understanding this. Maybe it's through reads like this, but rebalancing the crown chakra, right? This does have to do with money. It could have to do with a job. Today is your day. Positive affirmations, using positive affirmations every day can change your life. Start saving. And you know what? Positive affirmations are good, but unless you can visualize this and actually start taking action and knowing you can do it and building up your confidence, and you do that through listening to the universe and listening to yourself and knowing the direction, because in a day of AI, that is all we are going to have. AI is going to be used for amazing, wonderful purposes, but AI is also going to be used by very, very deeply damaged people, toxic people who have nothing better to do than to try and make themselves feel better by ignoring themselves, but using the power to crush other people and thinking that that is their true control. That's what makes them feel good. There is something deeply wrong with these people on this side. And I don't care saying it. That's why I'm here. I will give you beautiful reads and happy reads when they come up, but then reads that need this type of message, you're damn straight. I'm going to tell you the way it is, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it because, and if you're this other person and this is somebody connected to you, so you keep going on your path of spiritual awakening, following your intuition, doing what's right, helping other people, doing wonderful things for you, saving your energy until they get it, because this won't change until they wake up to their own intuition and understand where they truly feel safe and secure. But start today, if you haven't, by just clearing your energy, remaining grounded, right? Keep doing what you're doing because you're energetically helping the person that maybe you're here watching this for. You're helping that person by saving your energy, saving your time, saving your efforts. Don't try and talk them into this. Just if they come to you for help, then you can help them process like what we've been processing in this read, then fantastic, help them that way. But don't let yourself get taken advantage of. Know your worth and value as well, because this toxicity from this person or this feminine energy or whoever this might be, right? A feminine boss maybe, or a boss with, this out of balance feminine energy could be energetically and has been energetically affecting this person who might not see it yet and who could be reaching out to try and not drown themselves, pulling everybody else down around them because of this person, because they haven't woken up to their intuition saying, take back your control. You need to make the decision that you feel is best, not letting this person say or do or message you or send you nasty ass texts and emails or communications that are, and I say text because of the phone, like using and manipulating things you say against you and trying to pretend that it was your idea or their idea, or trying to just get little bits of, you can see in this toxicity, these are fumes, right? You can't see fumes. They just get ingested through breathing. And if you're not paying attention, right? These toxic fumes, these could be spells or whatever. I don't go into that stuff because I don't know about it. I don't do it, but it is true that our thoughts and our words do actually, and I'll go into a video sometime soon about the actual chemical releases that happen through our breath and through our words when we speak, that does go out into the environment, and that can affect people on a chemical scientific level. And it is phenomenal because everybody just thinks it's woo-woo stuff when in reality it's not. It can chemically change us, but I'll get into that in another video. But now that I got a little passionate about that, I hope that this helps you guys. And I hope that you can kind of see what's still happening. This is part of the plan. This is the spiritual divine plan. This is trying to teach somebody to take control and to pull back their power when it comes to making this decision or these decisions in their life, about money, about time and effort, about relationships, about information. And if you have information or I wouldn't share it with anybody. I'm talking about things that are personal or directions that you might go if this is your reading. I would keep it to yourself until action is made, until directions are taken, until movement is taken, because you don't know what the challenges are that they could use against you when they're looking up this information, when they're trying to come up with the plan of what to use against you, of what actions to take against you based on your decision. It's just always better to remain on the DL. Have a good day, guys. Bye.